What is up, everybody?
What's
What's up? Welcome back to another episode of our podcast, our little live podcast of sorts, The Pop Report.
Let's go.
I'm here. My name is Drew.
My name's Alex, and this is our first episode that we've done in a couple of weeks, so excited to be back. To talk about some upcoming releases. We're going to talk some NBA buys. Kind of feel like this is the last really week, maybe 2 weeks that we have to buy into some NBA players before the hype for the season really starts to pick up. Going to go through a brief MLB playoff update and some players to look out for there. And then the moment that you've all been waiting for, the 800 subscriber giveaway. Let's go. Select basketball. So stay tuned till the end of this video where we'll be picking the winner for our basketball giveaway.
If you guys are watching this right now, Andy, I see you in the comments. Make sure you're all entered in for the Select Basketball Blaster Box giveaway, because we're giving that away at the end here. So stay around, stick around, and just enjoy this little episode. And we're gonna be giving that away at the end. So best of luck to you if you're watching this right now, guys.
Let's do it.
So. What did we say we're starting off with?
Let's start out with some upcoming releases.
All right, let's go upcoming releases. So I'm going to share my screen. If you guys have any questions or want to talk about anything, feel free to just type in the chat. We always address it, I feel like. So,
yes, sir.
Let's go. So we got the screen here. That's my YouTube channel. So first, we will start with upcoming sports card releases. And I'm just going to record this so that we could use this for future videos. Right. So what are we at today? October 10th.
Yep.
So tomorrow we have 2021 Panini Black Basketball, which it's an online exclusive release. So I don't know if you're going to be seeing it at card shops unless they get it and put it on at their shop. Let me just make sure that Panini didn't post any additional photos or anything. Okay, they haven't yet, but maybe they will later today. But this is what the cards look like. Panini Black Basketball. There's a Luka. There's a Halliburton. We got LaMelo. Midnight Signature's black. You can get rookie patch autographs. You see Wiseman. You see Anthony Edwards. And overall, just pretty cool cards in general.
Definitely.
The way that this is going to be released is on Panini's website. It's going to be Dutch auction.
Yep.
So that's how this is going to be released.
Looks like 5 cards per box.
Yeah, 5 cards per box. So it's definitely like a boom or bust sort of situation.
Yeah.
The price for the Dutch auction, it's going to start at $1,000. And then it's going to work its way down to $250. So if you can get it at the bottom near $250 for something like this, that seems like it'd be pretty cool. But if you're buying at the high at $1,000, I feel like that's definitely way too much. But overall, what do you think about like the design and these kind of boxes where it's like 5 cards?
Yeah, I feel like the design looks sick. This is definitely in that like hobby only kind of category of cards where I would say it's like for the true collector / someone who's really into cards. Like it's probably not like the most fun rip, but you'll get some cool looking cards for sure. Maybe you'll make your money back, maybe not. So it's one of those I feel like we probably won't be copying or really buying into any breaks or anything there, but love the look of the cards. I feel like cool. Like the Panini Black and the Panini Gold type of stuff, they look really cool. But they're just like, there's so many different brands of cards, and here's another one that's not super like highly thought of. Like people don't really talk about Panini Black, so I'm not really sure about like value, investment value, that type of stuff. But as far as look of the cards go, I like them.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I agree 100%. I also seen here at the bottom, you're going to get 1 autograph, 2 base cards, and 2 base parallels. 1 autograph for like expensive hobby box like this is not the best. I feel like there's certain brands of cards where you could get like a few autographs for a price like that.
Yeah. Also, the sticker auto.
Yeah, they look
looks
to be
like
sticker
autos. So, like, I feel like if I was paying for, like, a premium, hobby only, like, I would really want some on-card autos to just, like, really maximize the ceiling of what you can open up. But, pretty cool.
Yeah.
We keeping an eye out.
But also another something that's cool about this that it says every box contains 2 base cards that are numbered to 149 or less, and 2 parallels numbered to 65 or less. So even the base cards are numbered. Yeah. So it's just definitely the more like exclusive sort of product.
There's no real like true base.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's read some comments here. Andy said, definitely look cool, but way out of my buying budget. Same. Feel that, Andy. Yeah. Feel that. And then K-Man said, black will always be dope. Great looking cards. I like them. Agree with both of those.
I feel like the black color scheme for cards always looks pretty sick.
Yeah.
And they look like, because they're only getting 5 cards, they better be high quality looking stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is it for Panini Black. Let's go back here.
You have another tab.
Oh, did I have another tab?
No.
Okay.
What else we got? So that's coming out tomorrow?
Recording. That comes out tomorrow.
Nice.
That comes out tomorrow.
Cool. What else we got coming out? Chrome WWE Wrestling.
Some
Leaf Ultimate Sports. Multi-sport.
Bowman Transcendent Collection Baseball. Should I click that? October 20th.
Let's see what it is. Bowman is usually one of the best brands when it comes to baseball overall.
Prospecting.
So it's going to be usually cool. Like young players. Looks like some cool on-card autos. Yason Dominguez.
Cool.
Alec Bohm.
Cool, but I feel like with baseball, these cards just aren't. I feel like it's just the main brands for baseball.
Yeah.
Like, First Bowman and Topps Chrome rookie cards is kind of what you're looking for. I don't see a price or anything, but looks like it's probably like a higher priced one. This is kind of cool. George Washington. Cut signature.
Interesting.
Okay. While the full details are still to be announced, another element found in every box is a VIP event invitation. There are only 100 tickets available.
Huh. This is for the person that's really into Bowman collecting, I feel like.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think about that? Let us know. Let's see. Mosaic Baseball. That could be pretty tough. Maybe not.
I feel like, I really like Optic, Prism, Mosaic. The baseball versions, they look pretty cool because it's the same designs as basketball and football, but you're really not going to, get any super, bangers, I feel like, because the brands aren't really super thought of or highly thought of when it comes to baseball, and, you don't get the jerseys really or anything like that, or the logos.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is. Like, we might, if I was at Target and I saw a box of Mosaic Baseball, I'd probably pick one up just to, check it out and hope maybe they loaded it up since it's not the premium brand. But I know from some previous experience, we just opened up a blaster of Prism Baseball, and it was trash. So I feel like Mosaic could be the same thing. Maybe buy it, hold it, and hope 2021 becomes a hugely big class or something like that.
But I would probably recommend holding on to Topps Chrome instead.
Yeah, I would say Topps Chrome, and probably the same price point anyway. So,
but at the end of the day, if you open a product like Mosaic Baseball or Prism Baseball, and say you get a numbered rookie that's a banger, it's gonna be worth a lot. So it's still pretty dope.
Or an auto. I feel like the autos still do pretty well.
Yeah. Let's read some comments here. Andy said, I don't really know much about baseball, but I do have a few cards, but probably aren't worth nothing, just look cool. I feel like a lot of baseball cards are like that. When we were looking through our collection, we had a ton of our old collection. We had a ton that looked dope, or even autographs or something, but it's very specific for baseball which ones have a lot of value.
Yeah, it's Mike Trout cards are crazy.
Yeah.
But most cards are nothing kind of thing.
Not a fan. I do like Bowman X that just released. Saw on Jap's channel, looks good. Bowman X is pretty sick. That released actually a couple days ago.
I haven't seen Bowman X.
It's just what is
not even on here.
Wait, it should be Bowman Chrome X. So it's basically just the box. You get one card, but it's a fancy parallel that is only available in Bowman Chrome X. One encased prospect or rookie green X-Fractor parallel.
Cool,
per box.
but wow,
and it's 250 per.
Yeah. Do they have Luis Rodriguez in there?
Yeah, it should be all the first Bowmans and stuff like that, I think.
Yeah.
Could be wrong.
Drew and I are kind of into the Bowman Chrome 2021.
Yeah.
Because there's two pretty good Dodger prospects in there, including Luis Rodriguez, and who was the other one?
Wilman Diaz.
And Wilman Diaz as well. So we didn't buy the hobby box. Instead, we just are trying to buy singles. We got a numbered refractor for Luis Rodriguez coming in the mail. So excited about that single pickup. And then still looking to buy a good Diaz one. But we're kind of into, I feel like Bowman Chrome, has some really cool looking cards.
Oh, they're sick.
It's just one of those you won't really know if they're going to be big time for a couple of years.
And the fact that it's their first card makes it super sick.
I feel like that's
their
cool
first legit card. He said one card only, but still kind of cool. All right, next up. So now we checked up on Transcendent Baseball, Mosaic Baseball, Topps 5-Star Baseball. I'm not exactly sure what that is.
New Formula One coming
out.
Yeah,
and then we got 2021 Topps Chrome Formula One Racing. I had this in the thumbnail because these cards just look sick.
Ooh, nice.
I know we're going to get a retail release of the Topps, but I'm not sure about the Topps Chrome.
For 2021?
For 2021.
Nice.
And it should come out. It's been meaning to come out, but it keeps getting postponed. Hobby box and a hobby light variation, which is cool. The initial info also mentioned a retail blaster value box format with no other specifics. So we should be seeing retail here.
Nice.
So here's what the cards look like. It's the 2021 Topps design, whereas the last ones were the 2020. Yeah.
Which I feel like 2021 Topps Chrome is fire.
Fire, yeah.
The base was okay, but the Chrome version of 2021 Topps products to me has been looking real sick.
Yeah.
So I bet these are going to be sick as well. And I feel like Formula One is kind of here to stay.
Yeah.
As far as hobby goes, they have pretty big following, especially with that Netflix series and the season. I feel like with the
Netflix show.
Yeah. Well, I feel like with Formula One, there's only 20 drivers.
Yeah.
So it's not like there's going to be a ton of new rookies in 2021.
They have F2 though, some F2 cards.
So you could that's kind of like prospecting probably. So I feel like with you're looking for just kind of like the big names, like Verstappen. You're looking for Lewis Hamilton. Thinking Luis Rodriguez. Looking for Williams. He just got signed by Mercedes, so he'll be in the same car as Hamilton. Yeah. Oh man, but he was on Williams. Sorry, I'm getting the names mixed up. George Russell was on Williams. Now he's moving to Mercedes, so he should be in a fast car. He's known to be a really good driver. Those are kind of the main cards you're looking for, I feel like. So there's not a whole lot of new rookies to look out for, but still probably will be a fire product.
Yeah. Couple of questions. When is the giveaway? We're going to be announcing the giveaway or picking the giveaway winner for this at the end of this live stream. Haven't started collecting any racing. You need to, totally. The cards are cool. I have Topps Chrome card from 2016 of different racers, and I like how they look. Very neat. This is honestly so sick. Yeah. This card right here. Yeah. But one of the things I'm kind of wondering is
autos. Have they had autos before?
Oh, they've had autos. They've had autos. One of the things I was kind of wondering is with F1 kind of being a more niche sport, when this comes to retail, do you think it kind of hurts the value of all F1 cards, or
it's
the
hard
fact
to
that
know.
It was a niche sport and there weren't barely any releases of it, I feel made it extra popular.
Yeah.
But now that there's going to be retail, I wonder if it's still.
I feel like it'll cause the values of the singles to go down a little bit, but it could build the overall hype for Formula One. Because I feel like, Formula One has been really cool and it's been holding its value pretty well, but it's because it's so hard to get Formula One cards. Yeah. They really only have the hobby boxes, which most people don't want to go and purchase the whole hobby boxes. So I feel like bringing it to retail could bring down the prices for some of the singles, but it could kind of solidify Formula One as maybe entering the same level as some of the basketball, football, and baseball collecting.
Yeah, especially banger cards like this. Yeah. This card right here.
Definitely.
Will definitely have value regardless.
That looks like one that would probably be only in hobby though.
Yeah. All right, moving along. Where are we here? In the comments section, let us know, are you guys enjoying today's live stream? Okay, let's resume. Formula One, Topps Chrome Star Wars Legacy, fire. Absolute Football, which Not really a huge fan of Absolute Football. We've opened some of it last year. Kind of a cooler design this year, maybe.
Yeah,
kind of similar.
Maybe looks similar.
But this is what you're looking for here.
Yeah, I like that. Obviously, like the Kaboom insert.
Yeah.
I feel like it's all about the Kaboom insert, but
I hope it's not hobby exclusive.
Yeah, it says
last year they were in retail because I know on the box it said Chase the Kabooms.
Chase inserts, which adds hobby exclusive parallels.
Parallels.
Okay. Yeah, so I feel like it's cool for the inserts.
Yeah.
But I don't love the foil style for Absolute.
Yeah.
The quarterbacks will probably be worth a decent amount, but that's probably it.
Yeah. And that's at first.
Yeah.
Once it kind of really, we get better releases, I feel like these will probably drop in price. But cards like this is pretty sick with Tua.
Yeah.
What up, Tay Films?
What would you say? Would you prefer Donruss football or regular Donruss or Absolute football?
Donruss football.
Yeah.
We just opened some blasters of that. We're going to have a video of that coming soon. I'm not going to spoil anything for you guys, but yeah, I would still prefer Donruss football over this because they're very similar in that they have that one major chase card, which is like a Kaboom or Downtown, but Donruss has rated rookies, which I just think look better than
the regular
rookies. What do you guys think of Absolute football? Thank you guys for tuning in. Turning out to be a great report, informative, great job. Thank you, K-Man. We appreciate you, bud. All right, moving along. Okay, we got Chronicles Baseball 2021 and 2021 Panini Recon Basketball. Let me record this because I may make a video of this clip. But 2021 Recon Basketball, it's the first year that this has ever come out. It's in the past, it's been in Chronicles. It looks like hobby boxes are going to be around $550 for the pre-order.
It's pretty high.
2020-21 Panini Recon Basketball hits the court for the first time with 2 autographs per hobby box. It's a standalone release, but again, recognized from Chronicles, like I said. Here's what the cards look like. Base parallels combined to fall 1 per pack. They should result in 10 per hobby box. Kind of cool, honestly. I'm not sure if they're chrome cards. They look to be.
Some of these inserts. That one's cool.
That one's sick. Is the Recon Signatures line for stars and rookies. So here's what that looks like.
Some sticker autos.
And then James Wiseman. October 27th, you're going to get 60 cards per box. 2 autographs, 10 base parallels, 10 insert parallels. And overall, just some cool looking cards, definitely. What do you think?
I like the look of them. Again, probably won't be copying this, but I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, that's all I got to say.
Yeah, personally, I think that these are really cool cards, but with so many new releases coming out, this kind of just is amongst the crowd. Like, it kind of gets flooded, and you just kind of have to pick the good releases, the bad releases, and I feel like this is kind of just a middle of the road release for me.
Yeah.
Personally,
like, I would pick the black over the Recon, I think.
Even though Recon is 60 cards per box, 2 autographs. So. Black was only 1 autograph.
I think I still would
just
pick
based on design.
Black, just based off of like design and that type of stuff. But Recon, there's just so many. It's like, and then I don't know. The fact that it's in Chronicles as well makes you think you could probably get some in Chronicles also.
Yeah.
But this is probably better for like the numbered parallels and.
Exactly. All right, let's look at some comments here. Addressing, what did we talk about last? Absolute football. They said Donruss football for sure. That's what Andy said.
Agree.
Tay said the red zone insert is cool. And then someone said, or K-Man said, I'm still going to purchase both. I think referring to Donruss and Absolute. And Tay said the RPAs are nice, but for the price, I'll pass. Definitely. And then also Panini is milking this year's draft class.
True.
That's true, but I feel like it was like that last year.
Yeah, I feel like that's what they
Premium, like Mosaic. Totally nice looking cards, but definitely kind of just get lost amongst the releases, all of these releases. So that's kind of our thoughts on Recon Basketball, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so now we will keep going here. We'll go up until like November maybe.
Ooh, 21 Topps update coming out.
Oh yeah, we got update baseball.
So
it's obviously going to be the same designs, and as far as new rookies,
I'm guessing Wander Franco.
They've confirmed he's going to be 2022 Series 1.
Okay. So
no Wander Franco.
I feel like that's like who we're waiting for still on the rookie card side of things.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure.
And then I looked it up, and I think Jonathan India was in Series 2 potentially.
Okay.
He was a big one, right?
Yeah, he might be like Rookie of the Year.
Yeah. But yeah, no. From what I've seen, no like really. I'm just gonna look for if there's any more pictures. Okay, it doesn't seem to be. But no really exciting.
Let me look at that rookie
that
card,
I know
that
of.
checklist real quick, just to see if there's any rookie card names.
Base card checklist.
Wait, you're going too quick.
Wait, I thought we were looking for the rookie card.
I think they're mixed in there.
I'll just Command RC. All right.
Let's see.
Luke Raley. Los Angeles Dodgers.
He's not going to be super well sought out after.
Yerman Mercedes, I've heard of him.
Yerman Mercedes, that could be a pretty sought after one though. I think he retired already or something like that.
Dane Dunning.
DJ
Peters.
DJ Peters is a good one, but not like super, famous or super big time. Let's see. Any update rookies that anyone else sees that are going to be fire? Alex Vesia from the Dodgers. He's a good pitcher, but, a pitcher.
And then, of course, you could get the rookie debuts, but I just feel like not as stoked about the rookie debuts, especially when this class we don't really know how good it is.
Yeah. All right, we can keep it moving. I don't really see any ones that, like... Oh, Andrew Vaughn. That's a pretty good rookie card coming out.
Edwin Uceta. A lot of Dodgers.
Yeah, a good amount of Dodgers, so that'll be fun for us. Jared Kelenic, he's a pretty good rookie. But is he already in Series 2?
Yeah, some of these may even be rookie debuts. I don't know.
Yeah.
But so,
Jonathan India's in there.
Let us know in the comments if you know of any.
Keep moving.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so RD is rookie debut. RC is rookie card.
Gotcha. So Cabrian Hayes will be a rookie debut.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. So India, Kelenic.
Yeah.
Definitely could be good ones. So we'll see. We'll probably pick up some Topps update just because I'm sure that will be widely released.
And then there will be Chrome update, of course, too. So.
Right. Yeah. Looking forward to that a little bit more.
Thank you guys if you're still watching. We got 5 viewers in the chat. We appreciate you all.
Did you see those Ben Baller baseball up a little bit higher?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm excited for this release.
Yes.
Let's see if we...
Yeah. It's a little bit harder to keep track of in baseball who the good rookies are because even some of the rookies, like... It will take them a couple years before they actually break into the starting lineups and become really good players.
Yeah.
And then there's so many rookies.
There's so many.
Yeah.
And half of them are pitchers.
Yeah. I would really, for rookies, stick to the bigger names for baseball and avoid pitchers for the most part.
So, round 2 of the Ben Baller Did the Cards series. 2021 Topps Chrome Ben Baller Baseball again.
Ben Baller Did the Cards.
I know, that's kind of fire. I never heard that before. Puts baller spin on the flagship MLB set. Let's see. Just like in 2020, Ben Baller confirmed the release via Twitter. He also showcased some of the 2021 Topps Chrome Ben Baller cards. So here's kind of what they look like. There's one of them. I think we'll see some more.
So it looks a lot like the regular Topps Chrome, except with that Ben Baller chain logo.
Yeah, and maybe a little bit more of a cracked ice sort of.
Wow, that's cool. I like it.
Vibe. There's the Ohtani. And he says, "Attention, the hobby just wanted great news. My Topps 2021 Ben Baller Chrome set will finally be dropping in early October."
Coming soon.
So hopefully soon. I hope Topps does a raffle. Otherwise, it's going to sell out in seconds. So that'd be pretty sick if we could get our hands on this. Those look sick, honestly.
Yeah.
And I was looking at the checklist yesterday, and it's pretty solid. Of course, all of the base, blah, blah, blah. And then the autographs. You could get Alec Baum, Albert Pujols, Casey Mize, Dylan Carlson, Joey Bart, blah, blah, blah. Devers, Mountcastle, Soto,
cool
Trout.
To get an auto. Juan Soto, auto, Ben Baller.
Sick.
I like
that.
Yeah,
let us know what you guys think of the Ben Baller Topps
That'd be a fun
Chrome.
opening to do for the channel.
I think it'll probably be Hobby Box.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. He says early October, but it's already October 10th. So hopefully that comes soon. I haven't heard anything else on that. And we'll end this portion very soon. We're almost done here. Update Classics football. You see anything else that you want to talk about here?
Space Jam. Upper Deck Space Jam, a new legacy.
The Space Jam cards, they've been like saying it's releasing every month, and then they push it back, and there's no pictures of the box.
I'm a little bit less excited now because the hype has kind of died down for Space Jam.
But if you could get a LeBron auto,
yeah,
since you can't get LeBron autos in Panini,
of course, that'd be really cool.
All right, so just take a little break here. Those are the upcoming releases that we kind of just wanted to break down. K-Man says, is that going to have a complete set? Are you referring to Topps Update? I think they do a complete set for that.
They probably do.
I don't know. They usually do.
Yeah.
LOL, I wish I knew what rookies were good for baseball. Same. And then referring to the Ben Baller, Andy said they definitely look good, which definitely agree. So if you guys have made it this far in the podcast, thank you for sticking around. Don't forget, we got this giveaway at the end of the podcast.
Soon.
Type some fire emojis in the chat if you guys are ready for this giveaway and if you're entered up. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for everyone being active in the chat. And we're going to go on to our next topic, which is... What's our next topic, bro?
We're going to do some NBA buys.
Yeah.
So the reason we want to look at a couple NBA players is because preseason is just starting for the NBA, which means the NBA hype is about to start really picking up. I've already seen prices start to kind of creep up for some of the known superstars for the NBA, people picking them up before the season. But I feel like there's still about a week or two left to look at some young up-and-coming players before the season starts and really hype comes to like a peak. So I mostly have noticed that prices usually peak right around the beginning of the season, right?
Especially if a player has like a good preseason game or a good first game or something like that.
Exactly.
That's when it really picks up. And then in the middle of the season, even if a player has a really good game, just people aren't as excited about NBA.
It becomes more of like, yes, the good players, the top of the top will keep, their values throughout the season, but most of the hyped ones kind of start to die out as the season goes on.
ES asked how you enter the giveaway. The giveaway is closed for Instagram, but there's also a YouTube portion where we have a YouTube video. I think it's called Select Basketball Giveaway. You could still comment on that, and that'll get you one entry for the giveaway. The way it's going to work is we're going to select one person from YouTube, one person from Instagram, and then we'll randomize between those two, and that person will win the Select Basketball Blaster Box.
Nice.
Also, so as we talk about these NBA players that we think could kind of like pop off, feel free to let us know in the comments who you guys are looking to grab as the NBA season is about to heat up. What players interest you, young players or veterans even that you think could have a really good season. And should we just go ahead and get started?
Let's do it.
All right, so I got basketball reference here.
Yeah. You want to record this part? Because I feel like this could be a separate video.
All right, guys, so
well.
I'm going to make like I'm going to talk like it's a beginning of a YouTube video, kind of bear with me. All right, so what's up? We're going to be talking about some NBA players that we think could kind of pop off as the NBA season is about to heat up. And could see like some action in the card market potentially. This is just our opinion. We could totally be wrong. And let us know in the comments which players you guys are looking at.
Yeah. So we're going to go through 6 different players. We're not going to talk any specific card purchases. But, Prism, Mosaic, Optic, Select are all, some premium
Fair
brands
game
that you might want to look into. If you're, looking for, one of these players, maybe look for the most undervalued that you believe is the most undervalued of those 4 different brands. So player number 1 that we'll talk about is RJ Barrett for the New York Knicks. So I feel like RJ Barrett is kind of been slowly progressing as the years have gone on. I feel like in his initial rookie year, he was definitely overshadowed by Zion, his former college teammate, and then also Ja Morant. He was kind of in that next tier of rookies. However, he's been improving every year, and I feel like this next year, he's probably going to become kind of like the leader of the Knicks. I mean, they have Randall as well, but I feel like RJ is kind of becoming, someone with experience. He had a little bit of playoff experience as well, and I like his skill set. He can kind of do everything. He's a good playmaker as well. So I feel like RJ Barrett is somebody to look into, before hype really kicks in for the season.
If I'm RJ Barrett, I'm feeling pretty confident this season because I feel like last year they kind of like exceeded expectations. Right. The Knicks are kind of like a cool team again, and I feel good if I'm RJ Barrett.
I feel like the Knicks could definitely make the playoffs again.
Yeah, totally.
And this time it might be more so because of him rather than just with him also on the team.
I know I said we wouldn't talk about cards, but you could get a Prism, Mosaic. We mentioned Optic as well. This is Star Stock here where we kind of look at the prices and stuff.
One buy that I like for RJ is the blue Optic that we were looking at. Yeah, little blue Velocity Optic to get that color match. Drew and I picked that one up a couple of weeks ago.
Stay tuned for a video on that.
Stay tuned. We'll probably be sending that one into SGC and hoping to get a high grade there and sell during the season.
Yeah, very cool card. Let's look stats-wise. In his rookie year, he averaged 14 points per game, 2.6 assists, 5 rebounds. I think TRB is total rebounds, right? And then his second year, the points were up by over 3. He's averaging 17.6 points per game, 3 assists, 5.8 rebounds. I mean, not too different of stats, but I just feel like the team is looking better.
Yeah.
And it's going to be better for RJ going forward. Yeah. His shooting percentages, I think, were better too.
Yeah, look, his 3-point percentage was a little bit over 40%, which is a pretty good 3-point percentage. So I think that's good. And then on the assist side, I feel like he's going to see an increase in assists as Derrick Rose continues to age and potentially go down. I feel like Derrick Rose was really the true point guard of that team, but eventually that'll be RJ's spot doing all the playmaking. So like him for sure. All right. So number 2 player that we want to talk about is going to be Jaren Jackson Jr. For the Memphis Grizzlies. I'd say he's one of the top young players on that team. Obviously, Ja Morant has gotten most of the hype for the Grizzlies in the last couple of years. Jaren Jackson has had a lot of injury issues.
So many injury issues.
But I feel like he has the potential to be kind of like a DeAndre Ayton type of player. And we've seen kind of with the big men that were high draft picks like Jaren Jackson Jr. that it takes them 3 or 4 years to really figure out the NBA game. And I feel like he's just entering that prime phase for the NBA big man. And I think that the Memphis Grizzlies are kind of they've been a young team, but they all kind of have stuck together with Brooks as well. And then Ja and him. So I feel like they're going to be a good team next year. And he'll probably, as long as he's not injured, be their, starting center or power forward and be pretty good. So
I feel like Jaren Jackson, he's one of those players everybody knows is good. Like, he's good. He's just struggled with injuries and trying to just figure it out, that system. And the Grizzlies, they're a good team. So I feel like that will definitely help his stock card-wise. And he's just a cool player. You can see his Prism, his 2018, that's like Luka year. But he has some cool cards as well. And definitely a lower entry point. If you kind of look, I'm just going to show the base Prism because I feel like you could kind of see if we go to his, look at his PSA 10 was at 1.225.
It really fell.
170, and you can just see it's really low right now. So we know there's potential for this to be a valuable card. It has been in the past, and if he performs really well, I feel like we could totally see that happen here. So
yes, sir.
I think Jaren Jackson's pretty dope.
All
what do you guys think about Jaren Jackson? All right, go ahead.
So number 3 player on our list is going to be DeAndre Hunter. So DeAndre Hunter started to get a little bit of buzz at the end of last season as well as in the playoffs. He's also had some injury issues, but he's a solid player. I feel like if you watch him play, you can tell just by his size, speed, athleticism. At the least, he's going to be like a crazy like lockdown defender.
Yeah.
But it also looks like he's starting to figure out the offensive part of his game. So looking at the stats here, you can see last year he averaged about 15 points per game, and I feel like he just kind of needs to be given a little bit bigger of a role, stay healthy for a while, and he could end up in that 20 points per game range, and then that starts to enter like the superstar, or at least star level player for the NBA, and he's somebody who's pretty low, I would guess, right now. And he has Trae Young on his team, who Trae Young is a really good passer, and I feel like we'll definitely be able to get DeAndre Hunter involved. And he seems to be progressing every year as well. So I like that upward trajectory. So I feel like he's going to continue that. Feel like the Hawks, they maybe overachieved a little bit last year, but they were a young team and they're keeping all of the same guys. So I feel like the Hawks are going to be back again this year, and he'll be one of their starting 5 main players.
I mean, I think DeAndre Hunter, he's kind of in a similar situation as Jaren Jackson. A good player. Last season he was injured a lot. He only played 23 games, I think it says here. He has a good point guard, kind of like Jaren Jackson. Obviously a very different game, but last year he averaged 15 points per game, which I think is really good. You want good scores for card value, I feel like. So he's dope. I like him. Very cool. I've been a fan of him for a while, so should we move on?
All right, so our next pick is going to be Kevin Porter Jr., playing for the Rockets now, KPJ.
Let's go.
I feel like, from my knowledge, he's been one of the most volatile players as far as on and off of the court stuff, and also as far as hobby value goes as well. I feel like he's had crazy spikes after big games and then lows when he's like not playing for teams. Almost got run out of Cleveland and didn't, get to play all of that much. So I think he's definitely, again, I would still say kind of like a risky pick, but with a super high upside. Very good athlete, good scorer. Like, he can definitely score, right? He might be maybe too much of just a scorer. That could be one downside, but he can definitely put the ball in the hoop.
But I feel like the Rockets are kind of a cool young team right now. So it's going to be like fun to watch. And it's funny because in Cleveland, I don't know if you've heard the story, or I don't know if you guys have heard the story, but the reason he left Cleveland is because, like, apparently he threw, like, food in the locker room because he was mad that the Cavs gave his locker to Taurean Prince or something like that.
Brutal.
He's a good player, but he kind of has, like, a bad temper or something. But apparently I've seen, like, in interviews and stuff that he's really happy with the situation in Houston. So that could be very cool. And for me, I've actually just I think I, like, on Starstock last year, like, I bought one of his cards and then I started watching his games, and he passes the eye test for me.
He
looks sick. Like, he kind of, like, super smooth with it, like a James Harden sort of like look on the court. So he's super dope. How
old is he?
He was a rookie at the Zion year, 2019.
Okay, so he's pretty young too. So he definitely still has some room to, like, mature. I would say.
Yeah, totally.
Probably
I don't know.
20s.
I don't see his age, but very young.
Okay.
Very cool player. So. Let's see if we got any comments here. I think the Hawks are a good young core team for sure. Definitely. Agreed. And then another comment that I've seen that I like is I for sure look forward to seeing Jalen Green's game and Scotty Barnes for the season. These these rookies are going to be dope for sure, and those are some good ones.
Yeah, I feel like Jalen Green is going to be really good, which could help Kevin Porter Jr. as well.
All right, who we got next?
All right, so 2 more to go. Our second to last player that we're looking at, and this is really only because of recent buzz, is going to be Jordan Poole for the Golden State Warriors.
Does it have preseason stats or anything?
I don't think it's going to have preseason stats because it's not real yet. But Jordan Poole, like, has definitely been a solid young, scorer / role player for the Warriors so far. And he's been having a kick-ass preseason. What has he been doing this preseason?
I just know I keep seeing on Twitter, he scored 30 points this game. He scored 25 points, 25. A new nickname on the internet is the Splash Nephew.
The Splash Nephew.
He's not a Splash brother, but he's a Splash Nephew. I don't really know too much about his game. He's just really starting to pop off now. I feel like when he was a rookie, everyone was obviously looking to pull, and still would be looking to pull, like Zion, Ja, and then you see Jordan Poole, and you're like, wah, wah. But now he's looking pretty dope. So I feel like if he has some good regular season games, then I'll start taking it seriously.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah, I feel like with Klay Thompson still not playing for a while, he'll probably get some good opportunity in this year, like playing next to Steph. But, if Klay Thompson comes back, I feel like they play the same position and have similar style. So he might be somebody to buy into now and sell while the hype is still high, or hold for a really long time. So,
what do you guys think about Jordan?
Check out
Poole?
His values on Star
He's
Soccer.
cheap.
Because he definitely was dirt cheap, but I wonder if he's already seen a little bit of a spike in the last couple of days.
What should I look? Prism?
Maybe, Prism base.
We'll go Prism base, and we'll just
A.
make it Star Stock. Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Star Stock A. Boom. Look at that.
Yeah, so you can see that a little bit of just the normal preseason hype coming in, and then boom, those preseason games, and now he's like spiking like crazy.
Yeah.
So, still cheap, still only $10.
Card,
it looks like bad time to buy because he's definitely at a high. That could be the case, but it's such a cheap buy anyway. Potentially would still look into it, but it looks like people are already getting on that Jordan Poole train.
For sure.
That's what hype can do, though. Look, from $4 to $10, so that's more than doubled, almost tripled as far as price goes, just from a few preseason games. So if you already have some Jordan Poole, I feel like a lot of people have Jordan Poole from like trying to get like Zions and like that type of stuff, and they just like put it in their boxes. Like, take out that Jordan Poole and sell it now.
Yeah. Very, very interesting.
Yeah. So then,
what do you guys think of Jordan Poole? I know he's like a hot topic right now in the NBA circle, so let us know. All right, what do we got next?
All right, last player that we want to look at is Clippers sensation, Terence Mann. Obviously had some huge moments at the end of last season and during the playoffs. And he is really good. I feel like he passes the eye test. He kind of looks like a young Kawhi, and he's like pretty good shooter, pretty clutch. And this year, with Kawhi being injured probably the entire year, I think, Terence Mann will probably see a bigger role for a good Clippers team. So I feel like he could definitely catch some eyes this year.
His numbers here look not good.
They look not good at all.
Playoffs maybe a little bit better. But I feel like if you just watched a few of the big Clippers games last year in the playoffs, you'd kind of understand like these numbers aren't really reflective of what we may see this next season. Yeah,
I feel like with Kawhi out, I would guess he's going to be at least a starter for the Clippers.
That'd be sick.
And whenever he's had playing time, he's played well. He's been volatile too. I feel like he spiked quite a bit during the playoffs last year.
Star stock A. Yeah.
So he's been volatile a little bit as well.
But still, like Jordan Poole, a cheap Prism card to look at.
We should act on some of these.
Yeah. I still have that one that I bought.
Oh, nice.
That in the playoffs.
Nice.
Let me see if I can find it. Mann, Red Wave. Okay, it's not even here. I don't know. But yeah, we have a cool one.
Okay,
a red one.
Good.
What do you guys think? Andy said definitely have multiple cards of Terence, so I'm glad his game is improving. Yeah, for sure. He's dope.
All right. I feel like that concludes it for some of our NBA buys for this upcoming season.
Yeah.
If you're going to act on any of these things, would recommend doing it in the next week or two because I feel like NBA is really about to pick up steam. MLB, most of the players are done already for the year except for the few that are in the playoffs.
Yeah.
NFL, we're starting to already kind of see how these new quarterbacks, second-year quarterbacks are doing, and I feel like that's starting to plateau, kind of level off, not really as much hype when it comes to NFL. So I feel like basketball is the next wave, and it's coming soon. So I would act on that pretty quickly.
And if you guys are watching this in the YouTube video, let us know in the comments section which players you're looking at and which players here you agree with or disagree with that you think are going to be bad or good. So there you guys have it. Thank you. All right.
I say we jump to the giveaway now.
You say we jump to the giveaway
I say we
now?
jump to the giveaway. We're at 45 minutes.
You don't want to talk baseball?
We can talk a little bit of NBA or MLB playoffs.
Here, first we'll just get the hype for the giveaway. All right, we're going to talk about baseball just for a few minutes, just talk about the playoffs. But before we do, just a reminder, at the end of this, we're having our giveaway. So stick around if you guys want to be part of that. I'm probably I said I would go live on Instagram as well for that, so I'll probably do that on our Instagram page. But yeah.
I'm excited for the giveaway.
I'm excited to see which one of you guys wins.
Yeah. All right, little bit of baseball talk then. So right now we're in the playoffs. We're in the division round series. So there's basically 4 series going on. So we'll just talk about each series and just a couple of players to look out for with each series. So start with the National League. Start with our favorite team. So we have Dodgers versus Giants. So that's a pretty big-time series. Those are, arguably the 2 best teams in the league. First time that they've played each other in the playoffs, and they're huge rivals. I feel like on the Giants side of things, there's not a lot of players that I would really invest hugely in. They kind of have some old guys that are already known quantities. Chris Bryant's having kind of like a good season with his new team. He had a lot of hype before for the Cubs, but he's doing really well for the Giants. On the Dodgers side of things, I feel like Cody Bellinger is still a good buy. He obviously has had a horrible year, but he's a former MVP, super athletic, even when he's not hitting well, is able to impact the game in a couple of different ways. And I feel like, he's somebody who could definitely pop off during the playoffs. So keeping an eye on Cody Bellinger. He's probably at such a low, right now. So any little bit of success could cause him to spike.
But with the Dodgers losing the series right now, definitely more risky.
They're tied 1-1.
Or tied in the series, definitely 1-1. More risky.
Yeah, it's definitely risky if they end up losing and not making it all the way to the World Series. But again, because Cody Bellinger's had such a bad year, I feel like next year there's no way it could be worse than it was this year. So even if you end up having to hold all the way until next season, could be a good buy there. Another player on the Dodgers who's just like, I think really, really interesting is Trey Turner. So he got traded to the Dodgers mid-season, and he's a borderline MVP candidate with how much he has good power. He led the league in batting average. He's a good fielder, and he's one of the fastest players in the MLB, and he's pretty young. So I feel like he's going to be on the Dodgers for a long time. I feel like they're not going to let him go, and he's really good. So I would say if you haven't, bought any Trey Turner, I feel like he's a good player to look into, and he's not super expensive because he's kind of a quiet guy.
Yeah.
He has a little bit more of like the Mike Trout type of personality where he's just kind of cool, calm, collective, not super flashy, but don't get me wrong, he is quite good. So we picked up one of his Bowman Chrome first Bowmans, and it's a pretty sick looking card. It's the same year as Mookie Betts. So yeah, cool. like that one. Next series to talk about a little bit on the National League side is going to be the Braves versus the Brewers. Not a whole lot of hobby people here, but on the Braves side, I would really look into Austin Riley. So he's a young player. I feel like the Braves have a lot of confidence in him. He didn't do very well, though, when he first got called up, and he didn't do very well last year. But this year, he's had a crazy good season. I think he just hit a big home run in the playoffs, maybe just yesterday. So he is somebody that I feel like might have a coming out party as the playoffs go on. Even though he did have a good season, I feel like he's just not, people don't really know. Have you even heard of Austin Riley
I've never
before?
Heard of Austin Riley.
Yeah, people don't really know his name. He's not super famous, but he's a really good player. So that's somebody I would look into there. And then on the Brewers side, I would look into Christian Yelich. So Christian Yelich, also a former MVP. He's kind of like very similar situation to Cody Bellinger, where all of a sudden just this year he hasn't been doing well, but he's definitely a good player. So I'm not sure exactly what his values look like, but I would guess they're probably not super high right now, and he's probably the best hitter
I've heard
on
of him.
The Brewers. Yeah, he's had some superstar years. He was the MVP, some good moments in the playoffs. He's from LA.
Yeah.
So he's a cool guy too. So yeah, and I would bet he's at a pretty low point here. So that's the National League side. On the American League side, we have 2 series. So we have, first one is Boston Red Sox versus Tampa Bay Rays. So lots of really cool players for the hobby there. On the Red Sox side, love Rafael Devers. I feel like he continues to just do well and in a pretty big market, and yet still isn't getting huge hobby love. He's not on the same level as like Acuna, Tatis, Guerrero, but I feel like skill-wise he is.
Yeah.
He's just not price-wise really on the same level there. Drew and I bought one of these Topps Chrome PSA 10s, before the season and in anticipation that he would have a good season. And he did. We were right. But his card value didn't really spike like we were hoping it would. So maybe if he has a huge playoff run, it could. So love Devers. On the Tampa Bay side, kind of two players. One, Wander Franco. I feel like it's becoming more and more apparent that he is legit. He's a power-hitting switch hitter, good fielder, super young. I feel like he's living up to the hype per se. So really excited for his Topps rookie to come out. Sounds like next year. But still lots of cards available for Wander Franco. I'd say the hype is real for him. I don't know where he's at price-wise, but I feel like skill-wise he's going to very soon be at the same level as the Sotos, the Acuñas, the Tatises, etc. Next player on the Rays is Randy Rosarina. He had a great playoff run last year, and that kind of brought him to fame. He kind of came out of nowhere, and he had a little bit of a slow start this season, but started to ramp it up at the end of the year, and then boom, having another really good playoff run this year. So he's a really clutch player, fun player, young. So I would look into Randy Rosarina cards if you haven't already. And then with the Randy Rosarina cards, he has the Topps Series 1 / Topps Chrome where he's in the Cardinals jersey, and then he has the Topps
Chrome.
Update where he's in the Rays jersey. He's on the Rays, so one might think that the Rays one would be holding up its value, but I feel like the original OG, even though it's in the wrong, quote-unquote, wrong jersey, is holding its value a lot better. So I'd stay away from those updates and those Rays jersey ones and stick to those Cardinals Series 1 and Chrome options. Last series to review, also with some good stories for the hobby, is going to be the Chicago White Sox versus Houston Astros. So White Sox have some really good young players. I think their best player is going to be Luis Robert. He's obviously kind of had a lot of hype in the past and then kind of sunk down a little bit when he was injured at the beginning of the year, but he's starting to hit his stride just in time for the playoffs. Good athlete. I think he's a center fielder, a lot of power, a lot of speed, kind of like a five-tool player. So Luis Robert is definitely somebody to look into. And then also Eloy.
We have Eloy.
Eloy, he's kind of like a pure power player, can hit the ball, so far. He's a great young player, left fielder, I think. Drew and I have bought some Eloy cards. We got his Chrome and then also his Chrome Sepia. Probably going to get that Sepia graded by SGC. Hopefully he has a good playoff run and we can capitalize on that, but really like him as a player. And then on the Houston side of things, Yordan Alvarez has been kind of their breakout star in recent weeks. He's obviously was a promising rookie, also a huge power player. But yeah, really like Yordan Alvarez. We have actually, I think, quite a bit of Yordan Alvarez cards, like some update versions, some turkey red inserts, things of that nature.
Yeah.
And so those aren't the most valuable, but he is starting to definitely spike as of late. So keeping an eye out for him. So those are some updates on the baseball side of things. Keeping an eye on the playoffs. Obviously, I feel like there's really, in this year, only room for growth with those players that are in the playoffs. It's probably going to start seeing values die off for those players that have already been eliminated, etc. But those are some people to look out for over the next couple of weeks.
Fire. Yeah. What do you guys, let us know in the chat which baseball players you guys are liking for the playoffs, or which team even. As for us, we're going for the Dodgers.
Let's
100%. And so for this podcast, we've talked NBA buys. What do we talk about? Upcoming card releases, MLB playoffs, and MLB playoff players to look out for. And that leaves us to the final portion of this, which is going to be this giveaway here.
Let's go.
For the Select Basketball blaster box. Andy said go Dodgers. Let's go. Let's go, Andy.
Thanks, Andy.
So let's go. Let's get some fire emojis in the chat. I'm going to go live on Instagram right now for this, for the giveaway on our Instagram page right now for
Giveaway time.
Our giveaway.
Drop some fire emojis for the giveaway.
Drop some fire emojis. We got to hype this up before you really do it here.
You've probably got about 2 minutes or so if you want to enter into the YouTube portion of the giveaway.
Yes.
Just go to Drew's old video that talks about the giveaway and drop a comment. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. But the giveaway is coming soon. Start thinking positive thoughts if you're in the giveaway.
Let's go. All right, so I just clicked the go live. All right, I think we're live. We're live on Instagram as well. We're live on YouTube. So it's time to get this giveaway popping. Thank you all so much for 800 subscribers. The goal is to get 1,000 subscribers. We're slowly but surely getting there. We'll do another giveaway in that final push for 1,000 subscribers. Let us know in the comments, would you guys like to see given away? Do you guys like baseball cards, basketball cards, football cards, Prism, Select, just whatever really. So we just appreciate you guys subbing to get us to 800 subscribers so far. All right, so the way we are
I think I hear LaMelo in here.
LaMelo Silver courtside right there.
Is that a LaMelo courtside Silver calling? Ooh.
Let's go. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Let me know if this seems fair, guys. It was kind of complex to set this up. But, yeah, so I'll share my screen. All right, so first, here's what we'll do. I entered both Instagram and YouTube, but can't join the Insta Live since I'm on YouTube. That's totally fine. You don't need to be on both. I just wanted to give the option. So thank you, Andy. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I wrote down everyone who commented on the Instagram post, and we're gonna randomize that, and we'll pick a random winner from there, or a random person from Instagram, and then I also have a YouTube random comment generator. So we'll select someone random from YouTube. So there will be 2 finalists, and then we'll randomize between those 2 finalists to see who wins the blaster box of Select Basketball. And I wanted to apologize if I didn't clarify this, but to win or to get this, you do have to be in the U.S. because I can't ship it out of the U.S. So I'm sorry, that's kind of a bummer. Maybe for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, we'll make it outside of U.S. too. But yeah, you do have to be in the U.S. to win this Select Basketball blaster box. Does that sound fair to everybody? Does that make sense? 1 Instagram finalist, 1 YouTube finalist, and then we will select the winner between those 2. All right.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you for joining us, guys. So first thing I'm going to need someone from either Instagram or YouTube to say a random number between 1 and 10. And then the first comment I'll see is how many times I will click the randomize button on the random.org generator. So just let me know a number between 1 and 10. Andy said, sounds fair. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Angel. Thank you all for subscribing. All right. Janine said 5. All right. So that is the number. Janine. Shout out to Janine. So I'm going to click. Okay, we got some comments on YouTube, but the final one we're going to go with is 5 because I did say whatever is first. So I'm going to click randomize 5 times, and the person at the top is going to be the finalist. That person, if that's you, you did not win yet. You're just going to be a finalist. So let's go ahead and click randomize. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. So you can see you've randomized this 5 times. And Morgan, you are a finalist in the
Morgan.
I noticed Morgan in the comments a lot.
I've seen him around.
I've definitely seen Morgan.
I've seen it. He's a fan.
So Morgan, you are a finalist. So now we're gonna select someone from YouTube and then randomize between you two. So between you two on YouTube. All right. So I got this select giveaway right here. And then I'm going to go to...
Refresh that. Make sure that you got all the most recent comments.
Refresh.
Because some people might have just commented.
You're right. Good point.
I got you.
All right. Now we got the YouTube contest generator here. Filter duplicate users. No replies. All right. And then we're going to have one random person here. So I'm going to click Get YouTube Comments.
Ooh.
And then, all right, 43 comments. I'm going to click Start. Wait, can you guys see everything? All right, cool. I'm going to click Start.
All right, let's see.
All right, and we got Ima A, who said, cool select, amazing giveaway. Total names. All right, so now we got, all right, so we're going to go to the random list randomizer.
So we got Morgan.
We got Morgan, and we got
Ima
A.
I'm a A.
All right, so let us know.
Another number. Give us
another number, and let us know who do you guys want to win. Do you want Morgan to win, or do you want I'm a A? Hopefully both of these people are in the U.S. because if not, we're gonna have to select another.
If not, we'll just do another video. No problem.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem.
They're probably in the U.S.
Hopefully. All right.
Give us a number.
Number between 1 and 10.
Give us a number. Come on. I could pick a number.
Do you want to pick a number? If we don't get a number. All right. Andy said
someone's rooting for Morgan.
Dr. Andrew said 3.
Thank you, Dr. Andrew.
All right.
Give him three times.
We're going to click that 3 times.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And whoever is
the top.
All right. Between Morgan and I'm a A.
Here we go.
3 times.
1.
Ooh.
2.
Ooh.
3.
Let's see. I'm a A. We have a winner.
I'm a A. I'm a A. You're a winner. And Morgan, if Ima doesn't respond in the next few days, I'll reach out to you. You'll be the runner-up. Thank you, everyone, so much for entering the giveaway. Thank you for 800 subscribers. And let us know what you guys want to see for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Do we have anything else to say?
If I'm an A, how am I going to know that I won?
I'm going to reply to their comment right now. Ask them to email us.
Boom. Sounds good. Sounds like a plan, Stan.
I'm sorry if you guys didn't win.
There'll be more giveaways in the future. The 1,000 subscriber giveaway is probably going to be even better than the 800. This was actually the 700 subscriber giveaway.
Was
right?
it?
It was. And here we are now at almost 850 subscribers. No, because we were waiting to get to 800 to give it away.
Oh, yeah.
We announced it at 700.
You're right.
Already we're skyrocketing up to 1,000 subscribers, so we'll be there in no time. Make sure to stay tuned and get another chance to win something soon.
All right, so Instagram, thank you. I'm going to sign off this Instagram live. And now? Okay, we'll figure that out later. And YouTube, thank you guys for watching the Pop Report. Thank you for watching this live stream, joining us, and entering the giveaway. And we'll talk to you guys later. Peace.